Did you know that one simple 1983 Lincoln penny in your pocket could be worth thousands of dollars, and that certain old quarters and dollar coins hold secrets that could change the value of your entire coin collection? Forever stay with me, because today we are going deep into the forgotten story, the hidden value, and the professional history behind these incredible coins that you might already own. In the world of coin collecting, the old quarters, the treasured dollar coins, and the iconic Lincoln penny, 1983, hold a place of mystery, value, and history that goes beyond just copper and nickel. It starts with a simple penny that you might toss aside every day, but the Lincoln penny, minted in 1983, is a coin that collectors hunt for with a passion unmatched because of a small detail that changed everything in 1982. The United States Mint made a major change. They shifted the composition of the penny from 95% copper to copper-plated zinc to save costs. But in 1983, there were rumors and stories that some pennies were struck using leftover copper planchets. This means that a 1983 penny, if it weighs more than the usual 25 grams, could be a copper treasure worth thousands. Now think about this. You have a penny from 1983, and you place it on a scale. You find out it weighs 31 grams. Suddenly you are holding a piece of minting history, because these accidental copper planchet pennies are so rare and so valuable. Collectors have paid up to $15,000 for one in pristine condition. But the story does not stop there, because the Lincoln penny of 1983 also has one of the most famous errors in numismatics, the double die reverse. This error causes the letters and numbers on the back of the coin to appear doubled. This happened because, during the minting process, the die that strikes the coin shifted ever so slightly, causing a misalignment, and that tiny slip created a coin that collectors crave. Finding a 1983 doubled die reverse penny in uncirculated condition can fetch you hundreds, even thousands, depending on its grade. So the next time you find an old penny, do not just pass it by. Check its weight. Look at its reverse. You might be holding a small fortune. Now let's shift to the world of old quarters, dollar coins, and their incredible value. Take the Washington quarter, first minted in 1932, to commemorate the bicentennial of George Washington's birth. These quarters have seen the rise and fall of silver content, mint mark changes, and hidden rarities that can make collectors go wild. Quarters minted from 1932 to 1964 contain 90% silver. That alone makes them worth more than their face value. But it is the rare dates and mint marks that can make your collection shine. The 1932D and 1932S quarters, for example, are key dates with low mintages. They can easily bring hundreds of dollars each in circulated condition and thousands in uncirculated grades. Imagine finding one in your change jar or an old family collection. Then there are the state quarters, a series launched in 1999 that reignited America's love for pocket change. Some of these state quarters, like the 2004 Wisconsin extra leaf high or low error, can sell for over $300 each. These errors happened when an extra leaf was mistakenly engraved on the cornstalk of the Wisconsin quarter, a small detail that turned ordinary change into numismatic gold. But what about the dollar coins in U.S. history? The dollar coin has gone through several designs, each with its own quirks. The Eisenhower dollar, minted from 1971 to 1978, is large and heavy. But within that series there are varieties like the 1972 Type II reverse, which is extremely rare because the earth on the coin is designed with fewer islands and looks slightly different. Finding this error can bring you hundreds of dollars. The Susan B. Anthony dollar, introduced in 1979, is another collector favorite, often overlooked because it was not popular in circulation. But the 1979 wide rim near date variety is highly sought after and can be worth over $100 in top condition. Then we have the Sacagawea dollar, first minted in 2000. These golden dollars are mostly face value, but look out for certain presentation strikes and mule errors. A mule error is when the obverse and reverse dies from two different coins are accidentally paired together. The famous mule error of the Sacagawea dollar with a Washington quarter obverse is worth tens of thousands of dollars if found. But what ties all these coins together is the story of the mint, the changes in metal content, the hidden mistakes, and the passage of time that transforms a simple coin into a treasure. Every coin you hold has a journey from the minting machines to your pocket, from everyday transactions to collector's albums. A coin becomes valuable not just because of its metal, but because of its rarity, its condition, and its story. When you look at a 1983 Lincoln penny, you are looking at the result of economic decisions, metal shortages, and the constant evolution of the U.S. monetary system. The old quarters and dollar coins tell similar stories of war silver hoarding inflation and changing tastes in design. Some coins survive in pristine condition because someone had the foresight to save them. Others are rare because so many were melted down or lost over time. This is what makes coin collecting so fascinating. It is not just a hobby, it is a journey into history, economics, and art. Every scratch on an old coin, every die error, every mint mark is a clue that brings you closer to understanding the past and possibly discovering a hidden fortune. So the next time you see a 1983 Lincoln penny, or an old quarter, or a forgotten dollar coin, do not just spend it. Look closer, weigh it, examine its details, because you could be holding a piece of American history that could change your life forever. And that is why collectors like us keep searching, hunting for the next great find. That one coin that tells a story worth far more than its face value. Keep your eyes open, your scales ready, and your magnifying glass closed, because the treasures are out there, waiting to be found. And maybe, just maybe, your next coin could be the one that writes the next chapter in this incredible journey of old quarters dollar coins and the timeless Lincoln penny of 1983.